The Metropolitan Police's public order crime team will go from 48 to 63 officers due to a rise in the number of protests, particularly related to Israel and Palestine, as well as environmental issues.
We don't have any powers that are there to reduce the number of protests, to cancel them. Our laws are very permissive and encouraging of protests, which is entirely understandable, and I've got no objection to that. But what we've seen, unfortunately, is a proportion of those create crime and offences, and so our teams have got to increase those. But most of what we're talking about today is about we're launching the next phase of our plans in terms of improving the policing of London. The first phase, New Met for London, has had enormous success. Confidence and trust are growing in London. It's higher than most of the parts of the other big cities in the country. London's a really safe place to live and work. I mean, injury violence is lower in London than other cities.
As part of the latest details of its restructure, the Met announced that live facial recognition will now be used up to 10 times per week across 5 days, up from the current 4 times per week across 2 days. However, there has, perhaps unsurprisingly, been some backlash to this announcement. Charlie Wilton, Policy and Campaign Officer at human rights group Liberty, said it's incredibly concerning to see an expansion of facial recognition, especially at a time when there is a complete lack of regulation governing its use. The head of the Metropolitan Police, Sir Mark Rowley, insisted that the technology is responsibly used.
Murder in London is lower than every state in America. It's lower than New York, it's lower than Toronto, it's lower than Berlin, it's lower than Barcelona, it's lower than Brussels, it's lower than Paris. And through these plans, we've tripled the number of people we're charging with offences against women and girls. So we've made massive strides. What's next? So we're launching that plan today as part of it. Even though we've got difficult financial times, we're having to make cuts in certain parts of the organisation, some things are so important, we're still putting more resource into them. And today we're talking about putting more resource into facial recognition that you've mentioned, into the flying squad who help deal with the organised crime behind robberies of shop premises and that sort of thing.